Okay, so starting out here, I just put together a little table of all the important values. So if these were reset back to the first question, it would be like, yeah, like that. And then this would just be, rather than that, it would be that. Yeah, so we calculate both the yearly demand, just 12 times here, the static or the fixed costs per shipment, the holding costs, as well as the costs like per unit. Yeah, then coming through here, you get a total EOQ of 114,891 for just the first one, like we did on the assignment. Then, to calculate the total annual costs, first find the material costs, which is just the demand times the unit cost, as well as the ordering costs and the holding costs, which are equal at the EOQ. Yeah, and then the total cost is just about 24.5 million. Then, yeah, to start actually getting into all the changes, you would shift this one over to here because it's going to start changing with the changes we make. And first thing we'd say was, yeah, up to 11 per unit. So I've already copied all the values over here. It gives us 109,000 and 26 million. So the EOQ actually goes down, meaning it's less economic to continue buying as large of a shipment. And the total annual cost goes up. The green highlighting is probably not the best because you don't want the cost to go up, but it is a positive change. So next, for question B, it goes, the holding rate increased to 25. So it again brings our EOQ down. We want less of a shipment. And it brings our annual costs up again. The next one was, yeah, the shipment cost increased to $6,500 per shipment. This actually increased our EOQ because now, since the flat cost of the shipment is higher, it is more economical to ship less frequently, and that means bigger shipments because your demand isn't changing. And of course, the total annual costs are going to go up too, because even though you're shipping less frequently, it still costs more, and it then also increases all your other holding and material costs as well. For question A, B, C, D, what happened here? Oh yeah, the shipment cost went up to 20 cents per unit. So that, again, by a little bit decreased our economic order quantity, but not by a whole lot, only by 492 units. And it significantly affected the total annual costs by quite a bit, because you're just paying that much more per unit. And then finally, question E, the clerical costs decreased to 200, which showed our EOQ decrease. And as you would expect, because costs are going down, our total annual costs also went down, which is nice. But yeah, that's all that changed. The EOQ was more interesting because it seemed to react more dynamically to different types of costs. Whereas with the total annual cost, it kind of went up and went down whenever you'd expect. Like your costs went up every time a cost went up, and the one time it went down, it was when costs were actually going down, as you'd expect. But yeah,